Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm super glad that you guys are here. Today we're going to be doing this very super blue smoky eye situation. We are going to be testing out the James Charles and Morphe eyeshadow palette. I really enjoyed using this today, and you can see my final thoughts about this palette at the end. I kind of fast forwarded through my face routine, but I used some different products, and if you guys want to see those, just make sure you keep watching. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more from me. I'm hoping to get videos up once a week. Hit that notification bell so you're going to be notified every time I upload a video. So that would be really cool, really awesome for you guys to do. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. So today we're going to be using, I'm a little late to the game honestly, but we're gonna be using the Morphe and James Charles eyeshadow palette. So we're gonna be reviewing it. I know, yes, like I said, I'm late to the game, but I thought why not just review it as a video just in case people haven't bought it yet. And so I kind of wanted to use it. Also, I really wanted to play with the colors, like the very bright colors. I think I want to go in the blues today, so I was wanting to do something different, and so I just thought, so why not use it and video myself doing it. So we're just gonna dive into this today, so let's just get started. So I've definitely learned from my last video to not use that freaking big mirror, so we're gonna go for a smaller one today. I swear I'm just gonna use a handheld. I never use a handheld, but I think that's what we're gonna use. So first things first, we're gonna be taking a MAC paint pot, and this is in the shade Painterly. This is like a staple. I bought this the other day when I went to MAC, and I just remember how much I used to love using this thing. I used to use it constantly when I was younger. This was like my first like eye primer, if you will. But this is an awesome base for your eyes. It gives a lot, it makes your colors pop on your eyes, so I love to use this thing. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely, oh, that's okay, that's good. Definitely learned to use a smaller mirror than the last one because I feel like I was cutting you guys off to like seeing things. So we're gonna try a smaller mirror. Try it. Okay, so I always set my eye primer or eye base, so we're gonna be taking the shade Canvas. It's a very neutral, bony shade. And we're just gonna be setting our eyes. I don't know how much I'll be able to tell about this one, if it's good or not, because it is just kind of a shade that matches my skin tone. And also, I have no idea what kind of eye look I want to do today. I have no idea, so it might take me a second to get to where we're trying to go. Definitely want to use blue. I'm just in that kind of vibe at the moment, using a blue. So this was the shade Canvas. So we're gonna take this shade, which I think is called Punch Me. This really neutral brown shade. And we're gonna start out with that and put that in our crease, kind of like the base transition shade that we're gonna use. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and work it into our crease. I feel like I'm gonna have to really build this product up. I mean, you can kind of tell the difference. It is a very neutral brown. So I got my eyebrows tinted since the last time I was on YouTube. And honestly, I was kind of afraid because my eyebrows are pretty dark, and so I was a little nervous to see how dark they were gonna go. It saves me so much time when I'm doing my makeup. So honestly, it was kind of worth it. Like, I'm liking it so far. If you can tell that they're a little bit darker, it's because I got them tinted. So I'm gonna take the shade Mary next and work it into the crease as well, just kind of a little bit not as far up on my crease or on my lid, just kind of working it closer to that lid. And I find when I'm working with blues to use more of like purpley reds, if that makes sense. I think it counteracts the blue and doesn't make it look like you just have one big blue blob on your eye. You're kind of adding some dimension to your eyelid by using different colors and then going in with the blues. So just continuing, making sure everything is blended. That's going to be the key to this eyeshadow look, is making sure everything's blended. I feel like I'll be blending for hours. So I really hope this turns out well, honestly. The shades are blending well together. I didn't really think that they wouldn't. I've heard great things about this palette and so many people have it. So that's why I wanted to use it. I kind of like using, when I'm doing makeup tutorials, I like when people use just one palette, because if they start jumping around from palette to palette, like not everyone's gonna have all of those palettes. So I like to stick to one palette, or at least try to. That way, in the case that you do want a palette that I'm using, like you can create so many looks just with that one. So that's kind of like what I want to base some eye looks on, just really focusing on that and not having to use so many different things. Okay, so the next shade that we're going to use is called Playground. It's a very bright blue shade, but I almost want to use all three of these mattes, so we're just going to kind of work with them. And we're just gonna start with this one, kind of this as the lighter one of the three. So we're just gonna start with this one. Just so you guys get to know me, I don't normally work with bright colors when it comes to my eyeshadow, but I've really been trying to get into it more as quarantine has happened. I've been trying to get my creative juices flowing, and I've been trying to use a lot more colors and something different just to spice up the life, because that's what all is happening right now. So yeah, this is very out of my comfort zone, but I'm really trying to like dive deep into that and see what we come up with. So if this is bad, sorry. Oopsies. This might not be a good brush for this, but we'll see. I don't know. We're gonna try it on a M433 to see. It's a little bit more of a dense brush, so we're gonna see if that works. Just really make it kind of pop in here. Okay, I think that's better. It takes a second to really build up. Now granted, I am going in with a really light hand, but I'm really having to dig into the blue shade. So I want to know what you guys have been doing in quarantine, like how you were staying motivated, because I feel like that's like the hardest part for everybody right now, is like trying to stay motivated and get things done, because we're all not leaving our houses, we're not getting out anywhere. So I want to know what people are doing, because I'm hoping y'all can help me. So, because I need help. I'm gonna try this one more time of building this up and trying to build this, otherwise we're just gonna move on, because I don't think this is what I had envisioned. Okay, so I think the next shade that we're gonna take is gonna be Brother, which is this darker blue. I really wanna try to pack this in the crease and make it a little bit darker in there. So let's just continue doing this. And I might want to do like some sort of halo eyes, so I might need to move brushes, but we're gonna try this for right now. I think this blue performs a lot better already, so. And guys, should I do like a cut crease? Should I like go out there? Honestly, maybe. I can't decide if I want to do like a halo eye or if I want to do like a cut crease situation with maybe some like glitter. I can't decide. But honestly, really, really, really like this Brother shade. This shade, I do my nails in this shade all the time. I love like a bright blue nail. Really just trying to pack it in there. See how much of a difference I mean, it's night and day. Alright, I'm just taking that Mary shade and blending out the edges over here. Just continuously blending is the main goal. So I kind of like how that's looking. It's definitely more bright, not on camera, just like in person. It's definitely, the color is there, like you can see that it's blue. So I think next I want to take the Hoola shade, this very deep navy blue. I'm gonna take that on a little bitty brush. This is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH40. It's very, very tiny. I just really wanna focus this on the outer corner and really just in that crease, not too brought up as the other colors have been. So I'm trying to get in close so you can see it, but I'm just really packing the color in. And again, this is kind of like my last video. I do this technique every time I do my makeup pretty much. I mean the cut crease, I don't do that every time, but I focus really on the outer corner to make my eyes look wider. So, I really thought this would be a little bit deeper than it is, but maybe it just needs to be built up, I don't know. You can definitely see it now. Very slightly blending. There's like literally the tiniest bit of fallout with this so far, which is awesome. So that's pretty great. Really focusing in on this outer corner, packing it in, and then slowly blending it in the outer crease. This is definitely turning into a blue eyeshadow look. Heck yeah. Still blending it out, trying my best here. Okay, so now you can see it's getting a little crazy in here. I think we need just like a little bit of black on the very outer corner, just to really make this look come together. So we're just gonna take the black, which is called Spooky, like literally the tiniest bit, and really pack it on the outer corner. I feel like I just need to use the same brush. I don't think that one's working very well. Okay, so now we're just gonna cut our crease. And I'm just gonna use Tarte Shape Tape. Just any concealer you have will work. And I can't remember who taught me this trick, but this is like such a great trick for people who like want to cut their crease. Just take like the tiniest bit starting out, the tiniest bit, and put it in the center of your eyelid. So mine's like right here. And just look up. And you see that line? That line is where you should cut your crease. Now for me, that's gonna be like the very, very top, because I don't wanna take it all the way out because I do have that shadow in the outer corner. So this is just gonna be where we stop and start bringing it back in. My eyes kind of droop, so I kind of have to spread my skin out on my eyelid and really connect that line to the inner corner. Oh my, this is becoming a nightmare. Continuously just building that up, bringing it all the way to the inner corner. I mean, we can take it a little bit farther, but not really, I don't want to. Don't worry, it looks nutso right now, but we're gonna fix it. Okay, so for the lid, we are going to take Acapella, this very pretty blue sparkly shade, and then we might go in with some Hello too. So we're gonna start this. I'm gonna spray my brush with some Fix Plus, just because I think you get better application that way. Go into the blue. It's really cute. And put it on our eyelid. Okay. Well, didn't expect that. Guys, honestly, I was a little worried to use this shade. I'm not gonna lie to you. Only because it doesn't look as pretty in the pan. Then I put it on this lid and I'm like, holy moly. Holy crap, this is great. Just look at that, look at that. Oh my God. Okay, so I think just on the other side, we're gonna spray our brush again, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Hello, and just pack this on like the inner portion of the eyelid, just to add like a little bit of dimension. I don't know if you can see that, but I can. That's noticeable. That's pretty. Just really focus that on the inner corner. Oh yeah. Okay, and we're just gonna do the same thing to the other lid. Once you have those two lid colors on, you can see how pretty they are. I would take just a little bit of this dark blue side just to make sure it's all blended. And it might look a little creepy right now, but we're gonna fix it. So we're gonna go back in with this JH40 brush, and we're gonna take just a little bit of the darker blue color and really start to blend everything out, make sure there's somewhat smooth lines and like the darkness goes around the entire crease. All the way around. Okay, kind of looks like something like this. I cannot tell if I like this. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of glitter, I think, and we're just gonna put it on the line where we did our cut crease. So I'm gonna take the Stila, I think these are the Glitter and Glow eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadows. These things are so great. And I'm gonna take the shade Diamond Dust. It's kind of a silver color. I hope it's not, oh, it's not dried out. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this on a brush. I'm gonna use the Morphe E37. It's a very tiny precision brush. I'm gonna take a little bit just off the doe foot applicator and kind of just put this on the line where we did our cut crease. To eyeliner, and the eyeliner that we're going to use is the Kat Von D Ultra Ink Liner in the shade Trooper Black. This is still my favorite eyeliner. As of last week, it was still my favorite liner. We're just going to do a line on the eyes. So we're going to put on false lashes today because I think when you do a big look like this, you have to wear false eyelashes. So we're going to curl our lashes really quick. Be careful. This hurts sometimes. So we're going to do a very light coat of mascara, but before that, we're going to do our lashes. So this is just all I've got right here. So we're using the Kiss lashes in the style Little Black Dress. They're very simple, not a whole lot going on. So we're gonna do these, so we're gonna trim them and get them ready to be used and put glue on them, and while the glue's getting tacky, we will do our mascara. Okay, so we're just gonna take a makeup wipe and clean up any of the fallout under our eye. Just be very careful and kind of shape your eye too. I do this a lot. This is, just clean it up, make it look a little bit more put together. I will say, for using so much eyeshadow, like blue eyeshadow, there really wasn't a whole lot of fallout. So that's really awesome, and if you're the type of person to care about that, now you know, people, now you know. I think these are great because you can use them for any type of occasion. Something like crazy like this, or if you want to do more of just a daytime look that's not super dramatic, like you can definitely use these for that. I use them a lot on brides because they don't want to look like they're super dramatic, but they want to look like they have extra lashes on. And so these are awesome for that. Okay, so I think for the rest of the face, I just want to kind of zoom through it, so I'll probably speed it up, but you can also see what I do. So that's probably what we're going to be doing, and I'll have just the products listed up here, and I'll show them to you guys, and also have them listed in the description box down below. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the lower lash line. We're gonna take the shade Cola, that deepest navy shade, and put this on our lower lash line. Really, really close to that lash line, actually. And try to connect it with that other line at the top so it comes all together. Keep bumping into the table. So to blend this shade out, we're gonna be using Mary, that purplish red shade that we used. And we're just gonna blend, blend, blend under here. Just really try to connect it with this top shade. Or this top lid. Oof. Oh yeah, see, can you just see the difference? And it just makes such a huge difference. Making your eyes look bigger. And I'm also like, when we took our makeup wipe and like cleaned up the line, we made it pretty sharp. And I don't want it to be super sharp. I just want it to be a good line. So I just take the brush and just kind of a little bit, just extend it out just to kind of soften up that line. Okay, so you could totally leave it just like this, but I think I want to take a black pencil liner and put it on the lower lash line just to like really intensify it. And so I'm taking the Tartist double take eyeliner, and I'm only taking the little pencil side. I don't like the felt tip of this. It transfers really bad. But I do really like the pencil side. So we're just gonna take this and do our lower waterline. So then we're just gonna add some bottom mascara to our bottom lashes. Honestly, was really scared at first when we started doing this look. I was like, this is gonna look horrible, and then I'm gonna have to redo it and it's just gonna look terrible. But I'm honestly not mad about it. If you can see, it's very dark, very sultry, very blue, and that's kind of what I wanted to achieve. I really wanted to achieve that kind of look with this palette. I feel like a lot of people do neutral shades with this one, but I wanted to play with the colorful shades because that's the true test. So for the lip color, we're gonna be using the KKW Beauty lip liner in the shade Nude 1. I've really been liking this. I just got it a couple days ago and I've worn it every time, and it's really, really nice. And then for the lipstick, we're gonna be using the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Kim KW. This is a really, really nude shade. I use it, it's really too light for me, but I use it to mix in with darker lip liners or lip colors. So I've been using this just to put in the center. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm putting it all around. But I want this to be a really nude lip. What we did. Ah, I forgot about the inner corner. Okay, for the inner corner, we're gonna use what we used for highlight. This is the Champagne Pop by BECCA, just to get a little something, just a little. I don't know if it did a whole lot, but it kind of brightened it up a little bit. Okay, so for the final step, we're just gonna spray our face, and I'm using the MAC Fix Plus. Woo. I should go out. What am I doing with myself? My thoughts on the Morphe and James Charles palette. I think that this is a great palette. At the beginning, I was a little nervous, but I think all of the colors individually popped. And they blended well together, and I think the true test was using the big bright colors. So I'm excited to use more neutrals with this. If you guys want me to do another look using this palette, please let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, I'm really excited that I got to use it and share my thoughts with you guys. Okay guys, and that's the final look. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments section down below. And yeah, this is pretty much it. Like, this turned out really good, I think. All of the products will be listed down in the description box as always. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I will leave it right here and link down below. And don't forget to check out my last video. I can list it right up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you sticking through the end. I know this is probably a long one, so I really appreciate all the love and support. And I guess I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.